God darn it, bro. How are we gonna fit in here? How are we gonna freaking fit in here?
I'm so high, so high.
Alrighty, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another episode of Euro Truck Simulator 2. And today's episode will continue our adventure throughout France and Italy. If you remember, in the previous episode we got in an extremely ridiculous accident that was caused by OBS. Hopefully this time it's not gonna misbehave. Really hopeful. God darn, although I'm really, doubting that at the moment. Anyways, there's been an update to the game, so my truck has been magically teleported. If you remember, we've almost barely almost completed the delivery on our previous cargo, but oh well, not now. As you can see, right now our truck is empty. We are in Marseille, as I had to choose the closest parking destination, which was Marseille, and we're forced to choose another destination. Thankfully my truck is not destroyed for some reason, but our cargo was also not delivered. So yeah, it was sort of a waste, I guess. Let's consider it a repair bill of some sort, I guess, because we've almost delivered the cargo. Anyways, from this point on, I want to just continue our adventure, I guess. Let's not remember the bad and focus on the good. Choose another delivery. Gonna go into the freight market. Let's see what Marseille has. I really love to visit Spain and Portugal at this point, so maybe gonna get lucky here. There you go. Our cauliflower delivery. 9 tons of cauliflowers. I guess some grocery store needs cauliflowers. And Valladolid. Valladolid. God darn it, I'm killing all the names. Anyways, but it takes exactly where we want. It takes us exactly where we want to be. I'd love to transport yacht, but oh my gosh, bro, it's gonna take us to Travemünde. If we take the yacht, it's gonna take us all across Germany. But that's not my goal. My goal is to go into Spain. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let me take this delivery, I guess. Maybe there's a shorter one. There is a shorter one here in Portovecchio. And from Portovecchio, oh my gosh, look at this delivery, bro. ADR class 3. This looks like metal centering, 28 tons. It's gonna take us back to France. This one's gonna take us back to Italy. This was supposed to be the one I'd love to take after delivering my previous cargo, but oh well, it's not a choice. We were sorta able to check out Sardinia, I guess, albeit not for long. And at this point, I'll take the cauliflowers. I feel like it's decent. Before we agree though, I'll just quickly check the quick job opportunities here that pay much more for some reason. Albeit these are shorter cargo deliveries, I guess. Not really interesting. Nothing I'd love to concern myself with. Oh my gosh, though, look at that. All the way from Estonia to Prague in Czech Republic. This would have been an interesting delivery. By the way, I believe a Russian DLC is going to be released soon. I've checked out the Steam store. That's going to be exciting to check out this part of Russia. I believe this part of Russia will be unlocked. Luga, Pskov. But yeah, this is not what we're concerned with at the moment. At the moment, I just want to take my Marseille delivery. Valladolid, cauliflower, 9 tons. Let's do 26,000. Gonna be very similar to what we've done from what was it? I feel from Luxembourg to Portovecchio here. God darn it, this whole trip was annulled, I guess, because of the crash and, well, update of the game. Still lost on experience and time, but let's not be grudgy. Let's just be positive. Take this delivery here. God darn it, I again forgot to check out when expiry. On expiry is gonna. God darn it, let me check before we go. I don't want to be going there for no reason. Not expired in 6 hours. We have plenty of time to pick this order up. Let's continue. Here we go. Drive, please. Alright. Take a look at this beauty of a truck every time. I'm not tired to enjoy. Enjoy? Yes. Good then. Let's go. I'm gonna start. Third gear here. Hopefully. Parking brake is off. Wait a second. One thing I wanted to do though, I wanted to check my settings here. Truck settings. Realism of driving. Here, gameplay. Let me check the handling capabilities. Track stability 74. Let's take it to 60 here. I believe it's gonna make it more realistic to 55. Let's check the track stability at 55. God darn it, hold on, I'm gonna regret. Brake intensity is insane. I don't want it to be so high. Let's try 70 because braking's been insanely unrealistic. It's too fast. Yeah, realistic fuel consumption, air brake simulation is amazing. Uneven surface simulation, 100%. Cabin accessories physics. Yeah, I feel like with these settings it should be better, although I might tweak it throughout this run. It's saved. Let's go, bros. Let's check the new braking. Because, well, last time braking has been insane. Let's check braking. Oh my god, it says question mark all the way right here. Let's check the braking. Yeah, braking feels a little smoother now. Although we run, well, right now we risk causing a bunch of accidents. With my driving skills, this is gonna be inevitable, let's face it. But I'll try to be more careful. Hello, pink truck. Darn it, I need to check on my mods. Every time I forget to check on the freaking mod that's causing pink trucks. Okay, this should be a recruitment agency on the left. There you go, you have discovered recruitment agency. And let's go. 9th gear. Going a little too fast. Let's try our truck from outside. Looks so pretty. But darn it, look at that beauty. There you go. Boom. Nice and easy. Right turn, approaching. 7th gear. There you go. Oh my gosh, this feels so much better. Braking feels so much more realistic now. God darn it, I wish I did it before. Although, stability, I haven't tested that out yet. But it already feels sorta. Whoa, yeah, it does feel sorta wobbly. I wonder what's gonna happen in the rain. Probably gonna go bananas. No, 9th gear. We don't wanna go too fast, right? We don't want to be going too fast. One more thing I could turn on for realism, for a more realistic driving here, I guess, is switch off the assistance speed limiter there. I mean, the speed limit indicator. Are you kidding me, bro? They mean off. No, not that, bro. Like, I swear to God, I have automatic headlights on, and for some reason, they still find me for that. Are you serious? Because game hates me today. Hey, Step Surreal. What's up? What you've been doing? How you've been doing? They were gonna be delivering our cargo to Spain. Finally, we made it. Spain. Look at how pretty these little palms are. Looks so insane. So insane. I want to test the stability here even more. Feels wobbly for sure. Okay, I'm gonna enter. Run the boat nice and easy here. I wanna do this. Let's use a third person perspective for a little while. I love it. Just for variety. Yeah. Sometimes I gotta change the perspective because from here it looks so awesome, right? This is even better. Look from the roof down. Oh wow, this is also awesome. This perspective. Gotta play with the camera settings more. There you go. This is my favorite camera angle. Although I love it more whenever it shows from the front of the truck, I guess. But oh well. Okay. Oh wow. Now this feels so much more realistic whenever I'm braking. It's so much more realistic. Takes a while for the truck to stop. God darn it, we're gonna have so many problems. I can sense the problems. Alright. So, this is the delivery of Cauliflower from Marseille to Valladolid. God darn it, I'm killing the name again. Let's go. Killing it! There you go. Truck. Where is our cargo? There I see. Beautiful looking trailer. Ready to be coupled. Let's carefully approach it. I love the physics in the game. Graphics might not be the best due to the age of the game, obviously. But physics is still top notch, bros. Nobody can argue with that. Alright, R1. Starts rolling. Aiming, guess, for the trailer. Perfect, nice and easy. There you go, perfect coupling. Let's take a look at our trailer. Willnet Transport delivering 9-ton cauliflower to Spain. Let's couple the trailer. There you go. Cut nice and easy. Support has been raised. Third gear. Nice and easy. Slow and steady. There you go. Let's get the hell out of here. I'm enjoying it too much, bros. This view, I swear. I'm enjoying it so much. It looks so cool. Crazy. I'm gonna do this more. I don't know why I like it so much. It looks so awesome from here. Darn it. Let's take the proper side of the road and start our journey to Spain. 50 is the limit here. Might be going too fast. You know how it all ends. Start going fast. God darn it. Alrighty, so I'm testing the stability here and all. So far so good. Third gear. Gonna let the bros go. Come on, Mercedes. Come on. Come on, bro. Come on, cars. Keep moving. There you go. Thank you, sir. Let us go. Let us go. That was amazing. Nice and easy. Wins the race. Beautiful. Beautiful. Fifth gear and we can fly. We're flying, bros. Ninth gear. Perfect. Alright, we are at 86,000 euros still. Haven't made any progress since last episode, unfortunately, due to, well, due to an update. I believe would have still been net positive on that accident, even though the accident was kind of severe. I feel like it wouldn't have cost us, what was the delivery? I believe like nearly 30k on the previous delivery. We lost 30,000 euros due to update. But there was an accident, I agree. But then again, accident was not caused, wasn't caused by me. It was pure technical difficulties. It was by OBS. That accident should never have been viewed as an accident in the first place. My plan actually was to reload the game right before the accident when we were at the ferry, remember bros? I felt like it was kind of an unfair from OBS's perspective to set me up like that. It wasn't my fault. But then, when I entered the game, to my surprise, update. Yeah, so we lost it anyways, I guess. What can I do? Man, this, oh, thank you, sir. I was gonna let you pass, but you're so kind, bro. What was I saying? Completely lost my thought here. Just wanna... Yes, there you go. Look how pretty. Look how pretty. Easy. And just a turn and bump. Turn around. Good turn. Run the bump. And, was it like... Was it Natalie Portman there? Oh my gosh, I thought I saw her on the poster. Felt like it was her. Darn it. I'm seeing things over again. Tell me the truth. Yeah, stability. Look, I can feel how much shakier the truck became. I feel like these are the optimal settings for driving if you strive for realism, bros. Truck should be swaying this way. This is normal. Like, this is how it's supposed to be, obviously. Otherwise, when you play in a regular setup, whatever game is offering you, it sort of feels very arcadey, extremely arcadey, I would say. It feels like your truck is more glued to the road than driving on it. So yeah, I'd highly advise you bros to play with those settings and adjust it to your liking. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. There you go. Lock it up looks. How awesome the view is. Amazing. Exiting the roundabout here. We are on our way. So here. Inside the cabin we are again. We're flying off to Spain, bros. Off to Spain. Now that we're on the highway, I feel like there are two things we could discuss. Two things. First of all, the new update that's coming to ETS. I watched a video, let me recollect, if I'm not mistaken. There's going to be a new way we can deliver cargo with our trucks becoming not semi-trailer trucks, but more of a... I completely forgot the word. The smaller kind of trucks with dollies. You can attach dollies to the trucks. I feel like it's gonna add so much immersion to the game. Euro Truck Simulator 2 players have been asking for this update for years now. Finally, developers listened. We're soon gonna have cool-looking mini trucks, I guess. Well, not mini trucks, but comparing to what we have now, obviously, they're gonna look kinda more compact. What else? Physics is gonna be improved slightly. I believe Russian DLC is gonna be added there as well with that update. What else? Yeah, but the highlight was, I believe, those new trailers and physics. Obviously, a lot of new things are gonna be introduced into the game, because there's gonna be complete new handling type of the truck. Truck is gonna change. Oh, by the way, completely forgot now that I see the bus. The bus is gonna be added. Now we're gonna be able to drive coaches all across Europe as a standalone game mode. I believe it's not gonna be connected to. It's not gonna be connected to the tracking as per se right now, as we see the game right now. Everything is gonna stay the same. Basically, you're gonna have a different company, so you will have to start from scratch, as I understand, from zero, from level 0. There's gonna be lots of buses for you to choose from, and well, everything else is gonna stay pretty much the same. You will be able to customize your bus, choose different brands of buses, develop your company, expand your fleet, all that cool jazz, obviously. Yeah, so many people are excited. This game is almost 13 years old, 12 years old, and they are adding so much. God darn it, bro, are you serious? Look at that, bro. He literally pushing me to the side. Oh my gosh, AI, you're ridiculous, bro. I swear. We're approaching control. Let's pay attention to details here. Oh my gosh, yeah, this feels so much. Braking feels insanely slow now. I might have tuned it down too much, to be honest. I might have overdone. I might have overdone this. Anyways, let's press enter here. And let's go, truck. Let's go. Bro, what happened? Why did you close the freaking thing in front of us? Come on. Truck, go. Again. Closed again. Jeez. Open. Okay, fine. Let's go. Rose wanted to set us up here again. So yeah, extremely excited about that update, I guess. Lots of these things. Can try my own coaching company. I believe it's gonna be interesting, you know, in terms of detail. In terms of, God darn it, bro! Where did you come from? That accident was insanely close. Barely avoided it. God darn it. Flipped. My gosh. Flipped. Almost flipped. Darn. Anyway, but now we're back on the highway. This trip is gonna be 1,000 kilometers long. It's no joke here. Take a look at our truck. What darn, looks so awesome. So awesome. We're driving behind some kind of fuel fleet. These bros are transporting fuel. This is a type of trucks I was talking about. I don't remember exactly how they're called. But as you can see, they're not attaching semi-trailers here. They are own solid kind of truck, I guess, with the trailer, the mini trailer sort of attached to the top. So this is what we're going to be having in the future update, which obviously will change physics of the truck handling, braking, swaying, behavior on the road, and so on. Yeah, all of those things developers gotta think about when we introduce new features to the game. What is going on here? Some kind of accident ahead. Hey bros. Whoa. Let's be careful, let's be careful. No rush. No rush. No rush. Get out of there. No accident, which is surprising to be honest. right side of the road is very often extremely congested. Bros like AI likes to stop for no reason or slow down extremely fast, causing accidents left and right. So ideally, oh my gosh, did I just switch off the engine? Darn. Technical malfunction here. What I wanted to do, god darn it, I forgot. Alright, cruise control is on. I'm losing it, bro. There's so many things to watch out for, god darn it. Okay, I'm taking this lane. Slow down, you train. Oh my gosh. Nice and easy. Enter. Take a look. We're exiting another toll. So pretty. Loving it. By the way, for those of you just joining in, we are delivering Cauliflower, which is 9-ton cargo, from Marseille, France, to Spain. City of which I will not even try to pronounce again. Because I'm a very famous murderer of names. Anyways, hopefully this trip is not going to involve any stupid accidents or OBS glitches that cause accidents. So, yeah, extremely hopeful. Nice and easy. No part. Too fast. Hold on. Nice and easy, bro. Nice and easy. Wins the race for us. Okay, we have plenty of fuel, by the way. We are not tired. Still 900 kilometers to go. This is such a calming game, bros. Like, I could sit here, just enjoy the road, you know, just look into the asphalt forever. I don't know, it's got something. It's got this, you know. Many people debate actually about Euro Truck Simulator and why do people even bother playing it. They're like, are you serious, bro? Sitting there staring at the road for hours. They don't understand, bros. They don't understand the meditating power that this game has. There's something calming in driving from one city to another. I wouldn't say it's boring, to be honest, because well, driving, first of all, is a hazardous thing, especially when you drive at these kind of speeds with a cargo that weighs 20 tons and more. So yeah, it's definitely not boring when it comes to driving huge trucks. Plus, it has a meditating features to it, this game. Just look at the road, you look at the lights, the atmosphere, environment around you, and it's calming. It's calming. I feel like not everybody is enjoying Call of Duty, you know, every 5 minutes, testing your nerves, making you shout at your teammates for missing or being noobs, you know. That's not what everybody enjoys. People enjoy calm games too, strategy games, simulators. They are in our lives for a reason. This is why we play Euro Truck Simulator. This is why I enjoy playing Farming Simulator. This game is not about enjoying the game enjoyment. For me personally, at least. It's not about 25 frags in 30 minutes, you know? Or like blowing up 3 people with 1 grenade. Although it is fun sometimes, I agree. It is fun. But for me personally, the game is about atmosphere, details, realism, immersion in many cases. The more immersive, the better, I guess. And wow, ETS plus Farming Simulator. They both tick lots of those boxes. And I guess those are the things I learned to enjoy in simulator games. I feel like many people enjoy online games due to inability to cheat at them. You know, they feel like if game itself doesn't let you cheat, you're sort of, how should I put it? You're sort of forced to work for it, which in turn increases your immersion and enjoyment of the game. But I would disagree with that. I feel like any game is a sandbox, and developers alone should be limiting your creativity in the game. Like, for example, some people might enjoy unlimited amount of money in any game, or like ability to build or create anything they want in that game, like sort of like creative mode. Of course, online games that would be impossible. In any online game, we are supposed to have limitations. But in games like ETS and Farming Simulator, yes, even though technically you are able to cheat, you are able to add gazillion dollars to your bank account and so on. I feel like it's not the primary goal of any player to cheat. You know, the primary goal of any player should be to enjoy, and it doesn't matter how you do it. Whether you have $500,000 in your account or $1 billion on your in-game account, you know, it doesn't matter. After all, when all is done and the game is closed and you go to sleep, you're not gonna remember, oh my gosh, I have $3 billion on my gaming account, you know? You're gonna remember the trip you took from one city to another, the interesting stories, NPCs, those hilarious moments in the game. That's what makes it true. That's what makes it real. The real experiences in any game, not the freaking not the freaking gold or cash or whatever, you know, or like how many enemies you destroyed. God darn it, I have to take this turn. Yeah, all I'm trying to say, I guess, bros, is for different people, different things are interesting in games. So instead of trying to fit in with what others think should be interesting, I encourage you to find your own ways to play different games. For me personally, as I said before, immersion plays a huge role, as we honestly, most of us, I guess, play these games to take a break, you know, from real life. Take a break from real life. Games are sort of escape for most of us. It's an escape mechanism, and I don't care, you know, what difficulty I play the game on. We're not supposed to crank it up all the way to the hardest. That's not supposed to be the definition of game enjoyment. Definition of game enjoyment should be how many times you smiled during your gameplay, how many times game made you laugh, how many times game made you scream in fear. You know, like if you enjoy those kind of horror games. That for me is a great game. Although Dark Souls players, oh, god darn it, bro, I almost plowed the freaking fence right now. Jeez. Gotta pay attention to the road, man. So yeah, what was I saying? I was saying that Dark Souls players will disagree, obviously. For them it's all about the difficulty. Call of Duty players will consider me crazy. Oh well. I used to be a Call of Duty player, you know. I know, more like a Battlefield player, I guess. So I know what I'm saying. I'm talking from experience. anyways, let me check where we are. Sometimes I love to check the map just to make sure we are heading in the right direction. So we've started our journey here in Marseille, past the city of Montpellier, Toulouse, and I feel like I'm pronouncing those French cities like somewhat correct, you know, but when it comes to these cities like Spanish, Zaragoza, Barcelona, Madrid, they're fine, but some names, like for example the one we're going to, which is the city, it's either Valladolid or Valladolid. God darn it. God darn it. Are there any bros in the comments that can let me know how it's pronounced? I'd really appreciate it. Nice and easy here. Let's take a look at our truck from the outside perspective. Look how awesome. Look how awesome we'll look. I'm taking a huge risk for the aesthetics right now, bros. Yes. It looks amazing. So the second thing I wanted to talk about, I guess, was the new game. Also cool. It's another truck simulator from different developers. It's about, what was it? The Australian. I feel it's Australian truck simulator or something. I've tried out demo yesterday. I was impressed, to be honest. Obviously, we were only able to test one journey, but for demo, I feel like it's a promising game. Unfortunately, one thing I noticed is that the truck in that game, even though looks amazing, obviously graphics are much better than in ETS2. Things I've noticed were like physics. Extremely unrealistic in some ways, like dirt driving, the truck sliding left and right, obviously. A collision model non-existent. Truck will plow through everything like a tank there. But in terms of graphics and engine, I mean the game engine, promising. I say extremely promising. Hope game is still in development, in early development, because from what I've seen, definitely not ready for production. And yeah, but I loved the physics in a lot of other ways, like handling of the truck felt cool. I loved the physics of little particles on the road; those looked cool. What else I loved in that game? Let me think. I loved the actual ability to control the driver outside the truck, where you're able to reconnect the trailer manually. I feel like ETS should add it to this game. Don't think it's that hard. Obviously, well, I honestly think it's not that hard, but it adds so much immersion when you are able to get out of the truck, reconnect the trailer, connect the wires. You know, those little things. They're not hard to do, but they're gonna add so much to the game, so much realism. That way, the truck, the freight trailer, what was the name of it? I'm so bad with names, bros. But you can easily Google the new trucking game that's coming out if you're interested. You can download the demo yourself, by the way, if you want to test it. The game is very promising. Australia is beautiful. I feel like they nailed the location. They didn't want to compete with Euro Truck Simulator or American Truck Simulator. They knew they don't have the scope or resources at the moment to outcompete the SCS, the developers of Euro Truck Simulator. They didn't want to compete with them. So what they did was very smart. They decided to go to another continent, no less beautiful. But then, again, I will add something here. In Australia, apparently, people drive on the right side of the road, not left side. That is a bit well, bothersome for people like me, I guess, and majority of the world who are used to driving on the right side. But it's not that hard. God darn, what am I doing right now? I mean on the left side. What I was trying to say. Complete opposite, bros. Ignore what I just said. On the left side. So in Australia, they drive just like in England and Japan. They drive on the left side of the road. So yeah, that might be a little awkward, I guess. But if you drive for a while, surprisingly, your brain readjusts to those conditions very quickly. You'll be surprised how quickly our brain. God darn it, bro! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! I completely forgot that my braking right now is ridiculous. More realistic now. I gotta plan my braking abilities here. I wonder when will I get into accident due to braking and me completely forgetting how it handles now. But darn it. Darn it, bros. So ridiculous is happening. Alright, 9th gear. Enjoy the truck. I love it. Love it. By the way, with the lane assist feature of the modern trucks, it is much easier for me to use this camera view now, as I'm not worried of accidentally plowing into the fence. My truck helps me stay in the lane, as it should be, I guess, in real life. So now we are able to enjoy this view even more. Look at how pretty it is. Amazing. So yeah, I was talking about the left side of the road that we readjust, and yeah, we as humans, I guess, possess this unique ability to not evolve, rather, to adapt any circumstance or conditions. And I always thought before that if I was forced to drive on the left side of the road, and that completely changes, obviously, the way you have to think, especially when you turn left or right. I always thought that it would be extremely difficult for me and it would take months for me to readjust. You'll be surprised how fast we are able to do that. It took me about, well, you can actually judge it for yourself in the Euro Truck Simulator. We also have this ability. Let's go to UK. You'll see for yourself how you feel there. For me, it takes maybe 10 to 15 minutes to completely readjust and start thinking from the left side perspective. So it's not that hard. Then again, every person is different, obviously. I'm gonna say for everyone. For some people it might not take even one minute. They might feel extremely comfortable driving on the left side of the road. Others will never be able to readjust, making mistakes always. So I guess it depends on the person, on a person's age and so on. Right. Let's be careful here. Let's enjoy the scenery for a little while here. I know it's dark, still pretty. Look at that. Look at that. No truck. Please behave, bro. We don't want to plow into anything there. Oh, there is a bridge. How pretty is that? Looks amazing. This bro is flying like 93 kilometers an hour. He's going fast. He's going fast, bros. Oh my gosh. Why are you going so fast? Truck, slow down, please.
110. So technically on this road, we're sort of supposed to go 90, that's a truck limit, but the cameras or police won't be able to find us up until 110. Which is of course excellent. Protected to go a little faster here. Let's test the limit of the truck. We're gonna go up to 110 right now. Let's see how well our new handling can take this. 110 what? Darn it, bro. This is we're going 12 here and we're going really fast. 115. Oh my gosh, we're flying, bros. 116, 117 kilometers an hour. And our truck can do faster. We can do so much faster, bros. Look at that, that's not the limit. We can fly in this thing. Oh darn. Oh wow, the handling actually not that bad. I was actually expecting worse. Let's slow down a little. We're gonna be fine. Oh my gosh, let's keep it at 115. I feel like it's a decent speed. We're not gonna be fine. 115. But let's take a look from the third person perspective here. Boom. Oh my gosh, I feel like an airplane, not a truck right now. What darn train, bullet train at this point. We still have 5 hours to go on the journey. So what I want to do is I want to take the rest stop. Just on the right side here. We are extremely tired. I will be refueling as well. It's basically right here. God darn it, bro. Alarm is scaring me every day. Jesus, bro. Oh my gosh. Okay. Nice and easy. Okay, cheesy here. There we go. There, let's stop. 1.6 euros per liter on this gas station. Stop the engine. Parking brake. Start refueling. Fuel tank is full. Parking brake is off. Let's go. How much is it? Doesn't even tell me. Oh well. I believe it was like 500 euros. Alright, let's see. Where is the parking spot? I'm gonna stop right here for rest. This was our initial plan. It's the reason we came here. Oh, look at this semi-trailer. I love how it looks. It looks awesome, this one. It's sort of modular here. The modular semi-trailer. You see this? Looks amazing too. Let's stop our truck. Parking brake. There you go. Can you hear the sounds? Like sounds make this game so immersive too. Yeah. Looks awesome. Anyway, so we're gonna rest now. And ladies and gentlemen, it's 1 o'clock, 1 p.m. Starting to rain somewhere in Spain. Let's start the truck. Okay. Wait, low air pressure. You gotta wait for the air pressure to build up, otherwise we're gonna be out of braking. We don't want that to happen. Let's wait for the engine to work a little. Meanwhile, we can enjoy our bro on the side. Details of this truck. Looks amazing. I love the trailer, bro. It looks awesome. Gosh. Okay, I feel like we are ready. We're prepared to depart, ladies and gentlemen. Slowly. Like, nice and easy here. No need to rush. There you go. Seven here. Nice. Let's make sure with no merging traffic here, we can safely enter the highway. 9 here and slowly start to accelerate. Let's turn on the wipers. Nice and easy. 11th gear. Here we go. Flying on the highway. 400 kilometers for our destination. I want to be just here. I haven't changed the mood. This bro is in no rush. Nice. We are going too fast. Slow down. Oh my gosh. I hope I mixed the freaking cruise control with the end power button. What's going on? What's going on, bro? Okay. To make sure engine is working. Slow down, slow down. 7 is the thing. Oh wow. Okay, this is our lane. We're gonna stop the truck. There you go. Nice and easy, bro. 15 euros. Gosh. Okay, bro, let us go. Sometimes AI is considerate, sometimes he knows we are a huge truck. It's much easier for us to maneuver. Please, give way, bro. But other times, oh my gosh, it's going ridiculous here. It's unbelievable. Alright, this is another 110 kilometer road. Although I'm gonna be taking a huge risk here, going faster than 100. Because don't forget, freaking rain, our braking trigger, handling difficulties increased, started at the set zone. So yeah, gotta be extremely careful. Oh wow, did you see that lightning? That was beautiful. Sound, man. Thunder. Not dying. Car. Yeah, truck. Helping me a little, I guess. Helping. Still have 300 normal tests here on the going, bro. Here, bro. Oh my gosh, what's going on? They're braking in front of us. Jeez, another post. You serious, Europe? How many posts do you need in life? Why, bro? Why? Oh my gosh. God darn. Isn't there an easier way to do things? Like posts and 5 freaking minutes. Oh yeah, it's awesome. It's so awesome. Hey bro, thank you for letting me go again. Okay.
careful. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Mac and cheesy. Some kind of traffic jam here. Right next to Bilbao. But nothing severe. By the way, I have the mod installed called traffic jam something something. That makes them more severe, but so far, well, at least in this playthrough, I haven't encountered anything extremely severe. This might be our first traffic jam, actually. Pass. Let me change the lane. It's really appreciated. Thank you, sir. Very much. Appreciado. Oh my gosh. Oh, wait a second, bro. That looks amazing. Are you serious? Almost. God darn it, bro. How are we gonna fit in here? How are we gonna freaking fit in here? Are you serious, bro? Come on, Chuck. You can do it, bro. You can do it. I feel like we're doing fine. Might have scratched our trailer just a little teensy bit there. My gosh! It's not a teensy bit. Ah, that was a mistake. A little mistake. 4% damage on the trailer. Because of that. Oh wow. What can we do? The road to Bilbao is open. $79, 85 kilometers an hour. I want to take the left lane here. Something weird is going on the right one. Oh my gosh, something weird is going on the left one now. Jeez, bro. This truck is causing all these issues. Can't handle your load, bro. Upgrade the truck. Come on. What's going on? We're not even carrying the heavy load there. Kind of teensy beensy crane. That's the issue. Alright, now we're in the tunnel. Looks awesome. Nature here is bellissima. Oh my gosh, wait a second, bro. What is going on? Are we serious? Is this like an accident? No, it's not an accident. It's just the way AI changes lanes. It's very immersive. Extremely frustrating. Oh wow. Bros, are you serious? You closed the road. Oh my gosh, close the road, bros. Anyways, we are approaching our destination.
cruise control saved my butt here. Jesus. Yeah, I'm forced to brake much harder than before. I might have overtuned my braking capabilities here. Still, feel like this is alright. Might change it just a little up. Yes. By 5% or so. Other than that, it feels okay. Early days. Even these like intersections, you know, highway exits, they were not as complicated as they are now. There's been a lot added to the game. It feels more immersive, of course, but also a little harder to play than before. Obviously, it's a good thing. I'm not saying it's bad, of course. It makes it more realistic. That's the goal of any simulator. But yeah, just my personal observation. The game did a good. In terms of graphical fidelity, obviously, a little has been done. Not much. But well, that's a limitation of the engine or the development process, obviously. The engine of what this game was built. That's the limiting factor here. And as I was saying, if developers decide to produce Euro Truck Simulator 3, we don't even have the slightest clue how they're planning to introduce all this all this data, I guess, all these maps, because people will be expecting the next iteration of the game to be better, not only in terms of physics, and physics is alright, I guess, even now it's great. Oh my god, jeez, bro! I got bumped into this thing. Sorry. Bro, move. Move, bro. Oh my god, you stalled the engine. Okay, let's go. Okay, I'm feeling like experimenting a little. Let's take the right lane. It's empty for some reason. Idiots are all queuing the right side. The left side is completely empty. Yes, thank you. What the hell just happened, bro? What the hell just happened? My gosh, I felt the freaking bump on my wheel here. What is going on, bros? I swear. Oh my gosh, I have to watch the replay to understand what just happened. I was 100% certain there was nothing in front of me. Yet we bumped into something. Invisible freaking wall. How close are we to you, man? Sorry. We'll be needing to find a repair shop pretty soon. But so far so good. looks a little bit confusing on the map, to be honest. There are like lots of little exits and on the road right now. So somehow, felt like maybe it's the next one. No, it's not the next one. It's not exact place. Okay. Thankfully, our accident wasn't extreme this time. Just a teensy bit, I guess. Scratch here and there. Normal. Next station is Shibuya. Yo, Hazel. What's up? Welcome to the stream. What station is Shibuya? Doing great, bro. How are you doing? How's your day going so far? Let's use the cruise control here. Rain is over, by the way. We can switch off the wipers here. Proceed. Drinking a cup of coffee. That's amazing. I love coffee. Bro, coffee is my drug. Can't live without it. Same, yeah. Man, how addicting is it? I feel like coffee and sugar, I guess. Coffee and sugar, both are like legal substances, legal addictive substances of the human world. Exactly, like I mean, man, like caffeine it's got such power on us. I used to drink coffee with sugar when I was younger. Like I think I'd take something like macchiato, all those caramel things. But then I was like, let me try black coffee. No sugar, no milk. And since then, oh my gosh, bro. Since then I don't drink anything else. It's just so addicting. Pure black coffee, without anything in it. It's power, bro. It's just power. And then like I realized that I started with just a bit of coffee, I guess, in the morning, one throughout the day and so on, and then it turned to coffee every freaking 2 hours. Can't live without coffee anymore. God darn it, it's an addiction I gotta work on. Don't think it is healthy, to be honest, although coffee's got a lot of, how are they called? God darn it. Antioxidants, yes. Coffee's got exact amount of oxidants as green tea does, so it's extremely healthy in that regard. But I know that it dehydrates our body a little. So with coffee, you gotta make sure you drink plenty of water too. And it has a bit of, I feel like it has a slight negative effect on our nervous system. People get antsy the more they drink coffee.
anxiety. Yes. Some people have digestion problems, but then again, it depends on a person, of course. Everyone is different. Some might drink liters and liters of it, nothing will happen. Others will just have 1 cup of coffee and go completely bananas. So yeah, it depends on the person's body. Coffee forever, exactly, bro. Man. And by the way, funny thing is, 6 cups of coffee. That's what I'm talking about. 6 cups of coffee is like a norm right now. Before I'd be like, oh my gosh, 6 cups of coffee, man, that's too much. No way, 6 cups of coffee is a normal deal of coffee for any adult nowadays to function, you know? That's like our basic requirements at this point of goddamn life. We need it. It's like drinking water, exactly. It's like drinking water. I try to avoid drinking coffee at night, but even then sometimes it might be hard, you know. Sometimes you crave coffee at freaking 10 p.m. You just want it. You just want some coffee at 10 p.m. Thankfully, I feel like decaf helps a lot in that regard. Decaf helps a lot, so you can drink coffee, for example, in the evening. It's not gonna derail your system in the evening. Oh my gosh, wait, let me properly align. Yeah, how many cups you can drink? I'd say I can drink like 5, from anywhere from 5 to 7 cups a day, like easy. Like that's my daily norm now. 2 in the morning, I would say 2 in the afternoon, 1 before evening, and 1 or 2 in the evening, like something like that. One before breakfast, okay. One during breakfast, okay.
One after breakfast.
3 in the morning, okay.
Yeah. One after lunch. Okay.
So it's 4.
So it's 4. Then a random coffee day. So like between lunch and dinner. And then you go for a cup. So it's like 6, 7.
6, 7 for the whole day.
Yeah. But like 4 are like 4 or 5 are coffee and couple are cups.
Yeah, decafs. As I said, decafs save my butt in the evening. Yeah, I don't know how I'd be able to drink so much coffee in the evening. Caffeine is just too much for me to handle right now. Wow, she's exposing you. Go near coffee, exactly. It's exposing my coffee cups. Darny. Alright, let's see. Where can we park it?
There is this feeling some people have that tea is healthier than coffee, but it's actually the same.
Tea and coffee? I feel like tea is are you kidding me? What's happening? Bro, like we lost control again. OBS is doing some funny business again. Can you imagine if this happens on a freaking 90-kilometer highway? Wind speed, god darn. OBS. Man, what you doing, bro? Alright, so this is where we need to park it. Our trailer. Step Surreal says, I'm just having decaf. I feel like it might be too late for decaf now already. It's like... Okay, let's aim properly. Just the trailer here. Yeah, but text is the thing that everyone can do, like some of my the cups of tea. Yeah, tea is. I feel like tea's got a bunch of caffeine. That's true, but I don't feel the punch. You know, they say tea has as much caffeine as coffee. I don't feel the punch after tea. It feels like bleh, like you just drank water. You know. Plus, but the one positive thing I have to say about tea is that I don't feel dehydrated after drinking tea. It doesn't dehydrate you as much as coffee does.
I like black tea with milk. Bleach milk tea. The one you boil. Not the one you dip your little tea bag in. One properly boiled. Add hot milk with a little bit of sugar. That's the tea I have. However,
You're talking about English breakfast?
Yeah, English tea.
Uh-huh.
That's the only tea I need. I don't like all these fancy green teas. For me, it just tastes like grass. Or just water.
Tastes like grass?
Yeah.
I like green tea.
Yeah,
I mean,
I like
of course it's not as cool as coffee, I mean, but sometimes for just you know, variety, I guess. I love matcha, yeah. Matcha is something you gotta get used to. It can be extremely satisfying to drink. Raise your glass for coffee, gang members. Man, coffee's gotta be some kind of cult, you know?
Yeah. Do you remember when Nata never drank coffee?
Yes.
Why?
Yes, I remember.
The only coffee.
That was a huge mistake. Can you imagine how many days were wasted?
I actually never drank anything except water. No juice, no coffee, no tea, nothing.
Again, you've been struggling your whole life.
Yeah. And then you made me a coffee addict, and so like I wake up, the moment I open my eyes, I'm like, I'm gonna have some coffee now.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Man, coffee is a drug, I swear. It's a legal substance. They gotta ban it in some countries.